Rivalry Racing headed to the Bluegrass State for 150 laps around Kentucky Motor Speedway for the fourth race of the 2020 Cup Series. Chris Seidenfaden earned his second pole of the year and led 19 drivers to the green flag as we get set to crank it up. Lap 29, pit strategy coming into play early as David Weishart, Garrett Grant, and Chris Seidenfaden, all three cars from the Sampson Motorsports camp, come down for service while the rest of the top 10 stay out on the track. Lap 38, McDaniel passes Kyle Weatherman for the race lead with only 22 laps remaining in Stage 1. Weishart and Grant with fresh rubber passed the leaders to get back on the lead lap, but would run out of laps in this stage and finish 8th and 9th respectively. Last lap of Stage 1, McDaniel, coming off his win last week at Dover, makes his pit strategy work and wins Stage 1. Moving forward to lap 82, a four-way battle for the race lead as Hollingsworth, Weishart, McDaniel, and Guess, all under a blanket, head off into turn 1, 3 wide. Weishart takes the preferred line and makes the pass off turn 2. Pit strategy would once again come into play on lap 109. McDaniel and Grant come down for tires while Weishart stays out on the track. Weishart finally makes his stop 4 laps later but would fall 6 seconds back to McDaniel. Grant closes the gap on McDaniel with Weishart now just 2.5 seconds back with less than 20 laps to go. Now with 16 laps to go, trouble for Scott Olson and Matt Cherry down the backstretch as the two make contact, sending Cherry into a drift through turns 3 and 4. On the ensuing restart, Weishart elects to take 2 tires to gain the race lead. Weishart then gets loose off turn 2 as Grant, McDaniel, and Guess pass Weishart, sending him headed in the wrong direction. Things then go from bad to worse for Weishart as he spins off turn 4 and down the front stretch, bringing out our final caution of the night, setting up a restart with just 7 laps to go. We'll now go up to the booth as Bearded Sim Racer and crew bring you the final 2 laps.
Close racing action indeed as we see Todd Guest try to work the outside to get around Garrett Grant. Garrett Grant, though, works the inside of the racetrack as now Todd Guest will now get the race lead, but Garrett Grant with the inside will prevail there. Travis McDaniel, though, watching and waiting in the catbird seat. Can anything happen where he could possibly steal the win away? Now he goes to the inside. White flag is in the air. We are about to come to a close here tonight. One more attempt for Todd Guest as he goes to turn 1 and 2, but can't quite make it work. Garrett Grant has cleared both Guest and McDaniels as they go down the back straightaway. One more attempt for Todd Guest as they now go to 3 and 4. Guest looks to the inside. Can he try to make it work? He will. Looks to the inside. Can't quite clear him. Get there. Garrett Grant now comes out of turn 4. He will win at Kentucky Speedway, punching his ticket into the playoffs and win the Bluegrass 225.
Grant only led 6 laps, but led the one that mattered most as he picks up his first win of the season and second career Rivalry Racing victory. Now looking at the rest of your top 10. Guess with a great run in second. McDaniel coming up short in third. Caston with his best finish of the season in fourth. And Kyle Weatherman rounds out your top 5. Seidenfaden, Weishart, Cherry, Suggs, and Olson finished 6th through 10th respectively. Join us next week as Rivalry Racing heads up north for 150 laps around New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Bearded Sim Racer brings it to you live Monday, April 20th at 8:45 Eastern.